Hey gang, Will here from the Ashland Fly Shop on the banks of the beautiful Rogue River. We are looking at the new Igniter series, particularly the two-hand series and the 30-odd 6, as George Cook would say, of that series, the 12.5-foot 7-weight. Really excited to see this rod, this series show up as we evolve from the Method series into the new Igniter. So we're going to do some casting here and give you our first impressions of this stick. We have a 525 Skagit Max on here, the moderate sinking tip. We're going to let her rip. Just a great load. God, you could just feel it when the rod loads, man. It just feels like a spring. It just feels like it's just so wound up and it just jumps. The line just absolutely jumps off this rod. And you just don't have to do much to get it going. Honestly, when we talk about these rods, you know, kind of a space race rod, you know, lightest, fastest. And there's a few of these sticks out there, right? I mean, this is kind of like the cutting edge of fly rod technology, but my goodness. I mean, it's just a great all-around utilitarian rod. You can take it anywhere, fish it anywhere, Skagit, Scandi. What a sweet stick. So, you know, what can you say about this series, man? It's just super light, it's super fast, it's super fun. They're just so fun to cast. The neatest thing about this rod series, as it's evolved from the TCX and all the way back, is just the feel in the rod. You've got so much feel in this blank. It's just crazy the amount of feel you can get in a rod these days at this length and this speed. It's really remarkable. And if you remember the TCX series, you know, at that 12.5-foot 7, the Death Star, what an awesome stick. I mean, you could just cover so much ground with that stick. But honestly, I feel like this is a lighter rod. It takes about 25 grains less than we put on the Death Star for a Skagit, about 525. And I'm still feeling like I've got the same performance. I've got more feel, I would say like twice the feel. The rod feels like it's half the weight. Just an awesome stick. I like to say a lot of times with 12.5-foot 7s, it's a really perfect rod to like kind of build your arsenal around. Starting with a 12.5-foot 7, you know, getting into the trout spey game, getting a bigger 8-weight stick, smaller 6, but that 12.5-foot 7 can just do so much for you. We really suggest them a lot on the Rogue, even though sometimes our fish size doesn't directly relate to it, but you still get a lot from the fish at that size, and you can cast a broad range of tips, fly sizes, you name it. So just a very versatile stick. The new 12.5-foot 7-weight Igniter from Sage. Got to check this thing out.